You are like nothing else, nothing else, nothing else, nothing else. Don't hold me, don't hold me, I'm there. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now today's video is actually a requested video, okay? A fan, like a viewer requested for this video. I'm so happy to be doing it, okay? So if you have any video idea or request that you want me to do or feature on, let me know in the comment section. So today we are talking about home remedy that will actually help a man to last more longer. Like you are going to be arriving to your destination more longer and you will be in control of what is happening. But let me tell you guys, I'm going to be like doing a lot of videos on this to help you guys understand this better. But I want to start with this home remedy because I know how frustrating this particular issue can be for men, okay? Now you are actually, before you know it, when you start the job, you start knocking your partner, and before you know it, within few minutes, okay, or even 1 minute and few minutes, you are already there, and your partner will also feel somehow. You are also going to feel frustrated and embarrassed and distressed, okay? Yes, that's the truth, because it's not like something that's good, okay? At least you have to stay there for like let's say few minutes, okay, before you can come, like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or even more, depending, okay? But someone that's below 3 minutes, 1 minute, 50 seconds, few seconds, and this is a very big issue. So I'm going to be starting with a home remedy that will help you out, but there's something I want you guys to keep in mind. If you don't want to hear this part, go ahead and skip this part, okay? But this is very important. You have to understand that emotional factors can be another thing, like you being distressed, okay, being emotional or being depressed, being anxious or scared, or when you are with a partner that you're not comfortable with or you're not entirely with, okay, like emotionally with, you know what I'm talking about, or that partner is making you feel anxious. She's making you like feel like you are in a competition. You are now doing this like a competition and not fun, okay? You are not having fun, but you are now competing. You want to arrive by all means. You see, that kind of spirit can even be the main thing that is causing this issue. Now, other factors like medical factors like hormonal imbalance can be other things that can be the issue. Even the way you eat, or when someone has surgery around that area, these things can be other factors that can contribute to this particular issue. Now, being fit, physically fit, is other things that you can think of doing, like doing some exercise, running, jogging, and even other exercises like lifting. These exercises will help to firm your pelvic region and even that area, so that you can be able to control things, okay? And you are not going to be arriving very very early, okay? You will do things the way you want to. When you are handling your woman, you will handle your woman perfectly well. Now, before we get into that, because I said I'm going to be doing videos on how to actually handle these things one after the other, so that you understand things that cause this, okay, and also how to handle things, especially when it's not about your hormones, okay? But today's video, we are talking about remedies that will tackle especially the hormones, especially when there's something going on inside your body that's not about emotional or other issues, okay? When it comes to medical issues, this particular home remedy will help you out. Now, the first thing I want you guys to get for me is your Bisacola, okay? Yes, Bisacola is something that's very good in handling this particular issue. Now, if you have any issue, like any health issue that is actually maybe your body doesn't like bitter cola or accept bitter cola, you can get garlic, okay? So it's either garlic or bitter cola. Don't use the both at the same time, okay? So it's either garlic or bitter cola. Now let's focus on bitter cola. It's only when you are not good with bitter cola that you can go for garlic, okay? So now when you get your bitter cola, let's say you got one bitter cola or two, okay, you can get one, okay, because the way we are going to prepare it, you start when you are through with this, you prepare another batch. Now you get another thing is clove, okay, clove and bitter cola. When you scrape off the outer skin of that bitter cola, you get your clove and just rinse it, then put it in a jar, add a cup of water to it, and leave it there for 24 hours, okay? After 24 hours, you're going to see how the color of the water is going to turn to like like chocolate or stuff like that. Then take the water, sieve it, take the water. Please, when you are putting in this particular bitter, make sure you like slice it tiny so that the nutrients will enter into the water, and leave it overnight. And when in the morning you sieve it and take the water of that bitter kola and the clove. Okay, now the next thing you're going to get for me is tiger nut. Okay, now tiger nut, and the last one is banana. Okay, now the next thing you're going to do is to blend these whole four things together. I talked about bitter kola, clove, and then the water is what you're going to use after 24 hours. Then you add it up with the tiger nut and banana. Let me tell you guys, these four things are so good in helping you to like bounce back to your original self, the way you should be as a man, because God has created men to be like power horse. Okay, you're going to be ready to ride your woman, and you are not going, in fact, let me tell you, you are going to not only last longer, but you are going to be energetic, because these four things, when you blend it together, you are going to drink it up for a day. Now the next day, I want, like that day, you're going to also prepare the bitter kola and the clove that you're going to use for the next day. Now do this like for consecutively 5 days in a week, and then the next week you do the same. When you do it consecutively for 5 days, now you're going to also soak in the clove and the bitter kola for the next day. Now there's another way you can do it. Since the first batch should be a spoon of clove and 1 bitter kola, that is what you're going to be soaking. But if you want what will last for the 5 days, you are going to like use 3 spoons of clove and 3 bitter kola. Okay, 3 spoons of clove, or even 4, like a bigger quantity of clove and 3 bitter kola. Slice it into pieces and soak it with a bigger water, like 4 or 5 cups of water. Now when you're going to sieve it, you sieve it and blend everything together. Okay, now you know that your banana is not going to be 2 again, because normally if you're going to use 1 spoon and 1 bitter kola of 1 bitter kola and 1 spoon of clove, then you know that your banana is going to be 2. Okay, but when you are blending a bigger batch that you're going to maybe store, then you are going to like multiply every other thing that you did, including your tiger nut, to meet up the target. Now you are going to store it in your fridge, and we'll be taking it every day once, okay, for 5 days, and you rest for 2 days. Okay, and then the next week you start again. Do this for 1 whole month, and you are going to see a whole difference. Now it will stop this particular issue. It will start lasting more longer. In fact, when you climb, you will be like you will even be the one confirming it, and you come back here to thank me when you do it religiously and diligently. Okay, so you don't do it for like 5 days and you say, what is going on? And another thing I want you guys to understand is this: please reduce your intake of sugar, like through the alcohol that you drink and all that. Okay, these things can actually limit your chances of getting back. Okay, yes, so at least for this moment, reduce the intake of your sugar, okay, and intake of this alcohol you're taking, because that can be another thing. Okay, now the next thing I want you to do is eat more healthy. Okay, eat more healthy foods than junks. Okay, reduce more of these junks, too much sugary food, too much carbohydrate and all that, too much fatty food, and eat more of healthy fats, those not that contains healthy fat, BCs, and all those good nutrients. Okay, these are the things that you need to concentrate on. Now when you do this, okay, when you do this diligently and religiously, you will definitely come back to this particular channel to thank me. Okay, now if you're using your garlic instead of bitter kola, you're still going to soak it the same way I said, and the water is what you're going to use. Now if you want the sugary part, you are like, I don't want anything bitter, you can add that. Okay, that is another thing that you can add. But then with this tiger nut, well, tiger nut is so rich in enhancing your hormone as a man, including your the testosterone and dopamine, and these hormones that are good in helping you to be a man and the other room. These are these things I mentioned here that you are going to combine together will help to bounce you back, bounce your system back. You start acting the way you should. Okay, now let me tell you, if you are also struggling with infertility as a man, you know what I'm talking about, then this particular mixture will help you. You are also struggling with other like other issues with your functioning, down there, then this particular mixture is also for you, because it contains a lot of things that will increase your body, like your hormones, to function better. Like, you don't even know. I will actually start talking about how these things work in a different video, and I will also tell you how you can use exercise and other things to actually help yourself. Now, another thing I want you guys to try on is this. When you are in a motion, when you are doing the thing, okay, when you are riding, when you are on your horse, okay, doing the magic, try to actually be in control with also your mindset, okay. Make sure that around the time you are about to enter the climax, enter the, like, the journey of no coming back, that particular time before you enter that level, okay, where you are like nothing else, nothing else, nothing else, nothing else, don't hold me, don't hold me, I'm there. Then what you need to do around that time is to actually use tactics method, like change to a different style. You can be like, okay, let's try this style. You stop and change to a different style. That's just the way. You don't need to stop and say, okay, let me stop and try and let's start again. No, you just try. You just stop and say you want a different style. You just swap your woman like this and start with something different. Okay, let's say you guys are on the, on the, so when it's about this time, you like bounce her back, change her, you position her and start up again with different style. Okay, this is just a way to do it. Now, the process of transferring her or changing her to a different positioning her in a different way, the way you want, and also telling her, let's try this particular style. This particular process will actually help you to cool down, okay. And when you start again, you will not notice that you're going to arrive immediately. You're going to come immediately. No, you're not going to arrive to your destination immediately. It will take a little more time, okay, when you start again, because you have actually used tactics on your system. You know how to control your system. That's another way, okay. So these are some of the things that will help you out. I'm going to do a separate video on how to tackle discipline with exercise and all that, because these things are so important in helping you, especially when you have other reasons why this is happening and not medical issues, okay. But be sure that in your relationship you are not being abused. Yes, even men are being abused in different relationships, okay. So make sure that you are not being abused in your relationship, and make sure that that relationship is a healthy one. Make sure that your partner is someone that understands. Make sure that she's not putting pressure, okay, or make sure that you're not even scared. What exactly is going on in your mind when you're about to, okay. Why are you thinking, what if I didn't do well? What if things like this happen? What if, do you have this kind of mindset? Then this might be the reason. So work on that. Relax, okay. Relax. Talk to your partner. Let you guys think and resolve this. Let her understand you, so that you guys will resolve it together, okay. That's the thing, okay. So that's it. Let's stop here for today. See you guys in my next video. Make sure you keep watching, because I have tons of videos coming over this particular issue, okay. So that's it for today's video. Hit that like button if you haven't, guys. Hit that like button, okay. Hit that like button for me, so that this video will actually get to others that need this video, okay. And also hit that subscription bell, so that anytime I upload a new video, you'll be aware. Also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload a new video, okay. See you guys in my next video.